Hi, welcome to Professor Kev Show. I got my friend Ruth with us from the Nurture Global Alliance. Good afternoon, Ruth. How you been?
Good afternoon. I'm doing well. How are you?
Just living the dream, my friend. So let's jump right in. Tell us about Nurture Global Alliance. Why did you start it, Ruth?
First of all, thank you so much for having me on the show for
Oh,
a second time.
yeah.
I was on the show a couple months ago with Novasta for any listeners, and today I'm here with Nurture Global Alliance. So I've always been one to admire the work that youth are doing in activism and initiative, and especially through the last year, I've noticed a lot of global efforts that students have been making in the realm of alleviating food waste, insecurity, and environmental crises. And one of those organizations is Novasta. And I really wanted a way to work with these organizations because of how similar our missions were, but making a partnership didn't really seem like an effective way to do so. So I was actually on a call with Julie Shible, and I want to give her a huge shout out because she's the founder of Innovation World Global Alliance. And when I brought up this very point, she suggested that I form some sort of alliance so that organizations can collaborate and share ideas. And that's where Nurture Global Alliance was born. So it was built around the maxim of nurturing our environment and our souls, and the people that we're feeding through alleviating food hunger. Um, so yeah.
So tell us a little bit more about what you're actually doing as part of this.
Certainly. So, Nurture Global Alliance is an alliance dedicated to bridging together like-minded youth that are working on issues of environmental conservation, food insecurity alleviation, and waste reduction. And I actually have a detailed doc where all of this is outlined in case anybody wants to join or look into it or have any suggestions. I'm always open to suggestions and feedback. So I'll send you that doc so you can put it in the LinkedIn description.
Sure.
And Nurture is definitely still in its incubation stage, and I believe it will be so for a while because it's something that when I do start, I want it to be very foundational and have a clear structure. So there have been quite a few organizations that demonstrated interest that I reached out to, and I've met with them, and it's all gone super well so far. So the specific plan of the Alliance is to meet every term, which would be every 3 to 4 months, and have all these organizations share things that have worked for them or haven't worked for them in order to help catalyze change on a larger scale for all of us. Because I feel like hearing from organizations that have done well in certain aspects that you haven't done well in will really serve as an inspiration or blueprint for you to implement different strategies into combating the same goal that we have in mind. Additionally, I think hearing from organizations and innovators who have proposed solutions to the problems we're all working on and have reaped great amounts of success. So they would be coming in as guest speakers to share any tips they might have employed to get them to where they are now. So I think talking to people that have been successful and doing this and achieving the similar goals we have would be a very effective way in order to catalyze change within ourselves.
So crystal ball time, my friend. What's the future hold?
Certainly. So my goal right now is to get as many organizations interested as I can because I feel like the more voices they are, the louder the shouting can be heard. And we all care about the environment. We all care about food insecurity, and we all care about the hunger crises. So the more students that can join the fight, I think that the better chance we have of combating it.
Awesome. So what's the best way for people to reach out to you, Ruth, if they want to learn more and get involved?
Yeah, certainly. So I think email is the best way. There's also an Instagram page, but it's still in the works. So I'll send that to you so you can tag it in the LinkedIn. Connect with me on LinkedIn, chat with me on LinkedIn. I'm open to anything.
Awesome. Ruth, I appreciate you taking a few minutes to call on the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thank you so much, Professor Kev.